our home. Say hi, Marcus. Hold on, here's the intro.
A Dollar Tree haul. While we drive down the road, let's see what I found. La 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 la.
So today we're in Montana, so I'm gonna sing this song, but I'm just gonna sing the chorus because anyway. And some of you are gonna know it and some of you aren't, but I can't wait to tell you about who sings it in the trivia. Alright, so the chorus goes, won't you meet me in Montana? I wanna see the mountains in your eyes. Oh, I've had all of this life I can handle. It's a little low. Meet me underneath that big Montana sky. Oh, we can't even see Marcus. That's okay. I'm doing wrong. All right. So that's a really good song. I'm gonna give you. No, you just have to listen for the trivia, and I'm gonna insert some pictures of Montana as we're driving through here. Oh my gosh, you guys! Such an incredibly beautiful, beautiful, beautiful state. All right. So this is just the quickest of hauls. Went into a Dollar Tree in Butte, Montana. We were there overnight, and we had like half an hour to kill for his appointment. So I ran in and bought it's just a few things. Like literally, it's $15 worth. I think my receipt is. Let's find the receipt because it's in here somewhere. I think it was $15. Oh my gosh, I can't. I found this one thing out pretty quick. What? Okay, so here's my little receipt. It was 15 even. Wow, how did I do that? I think it was 15.50. Anyway, obviously not a very big receipt. Okay, so first thing I did was I grabbed some writing pens for Marcus because his favorite pen ran out. And these are those medium point black ink, and they're the gel. So I love how these write. If he doesn't like them, then I have two new doodle pens. I know we're a little crooked, you guys. It's the way I have to put my. If I straighten it, it just falls. So I don't really have a thing to hold the camera anymore. Anyway, so I grabbed you two pens. He doesn't even know this. Yeah, so 2 pens for Marcus Ford. Then I also grabbed a little miniature stapler because he's got some information that he gives. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's for his. We have like a car desk. Is that what you call it? It's like a car desk. See all the stuff behind his. Ooh, Dollar Tree. Cool guy. Anyway, so in that little car office, we didn't really have some supply stuff that we needed, so I grabbed those. Then I also got this for him, which is technically it's for index cards, but he collects so many business cards, and I'm gonna start. I didn't find the alphabetizing things, but if I can find those, that'd be helpful. But we're doing an app on the phone where you scan in the business cards, but still keep actual business cards. So that's what this is for. Put all those business cards in. Right now he's got a rubber band around it. For those of you who don't know, we're traveling on the road, and Marcus has to go make sales calls. We've got a couple of golf carts on our big long bed truck, flatbed truck here, and we're traveling all around and seeing beautiful parts of the country. I've never been to Montana. Have you ever been to Montana? Nope, we've never been here, so it was super exciting to drive through Montana. We obviously want to come back and do Yellowstone, and what else? Anyway, yeah.
Make a list.
We are making a list. Every state that we're in, we're making a list of things that we didn't see while we were here because we're working. But then in the future, we'll come through a little bit more time and schedule it, like so that we're here on the weekends in each state. All right. Then I grabbed this for the car. So it says up to 40 days. Anyway, this is the Gain original. So because we're in this closed space, sometimes you just want to smell something different than him. Or the dog back there. Jax is like literally right there, you guys, but he's sound asleep right now. And the reason he's sound asleep because the next thing I picked up was his buffalo water ears. Okay. Water buffalo ears. What'd I say? Buffalo water ears. Water buffalo ears. And he loves these things. I know I've told you guys this 1,000 times. Trust me, he's back there. Can you see a little bit of the blood body? No. Anyway, he's asleep. So I grabbed 2 of these. Obviously, I gave him one right away. He knew when I got in the car I had him, and so I had to get those. But they were around a corner, and so before I found those, ears. So I grabbed this, which I've never seen this brand there before. The water buffalo ears are the Nature's Corner, which is Greenbrier. Okay, this is it's called 10 Dogs, and it's a piggy ears plant-based chew for dogs. So it's not really a pig ear, it's a plant-based chew. So piggy safe recipe with natural flavors. And this company is distributed out of Rondo Food America in Nebraska. Anyway, I've never seen this brand before. So apparently it is rawhide free, no artificial flavors, and no odor. So I'm like, all right, so I grabbed that. Then I found the water buffalo ears. So, but I was like, that's okay. Chewies, especially when we're traveling, are great. So Jax is right back there, and then when we get into a town, when we go into an idle, he hears it, and then he goes, he wants up here to roll down the window to get out front, but he's such a good traveler, and so he loves the chews, obviously, when we're traveling. Well, then I found this one, too, which is another one I've never seen before, and this is called Chuka. I want to say Chewbacca when I first read it. Edible dog chew, healthy rawhide alternative. It's another rawhide alternative, so great for chewing and playing long-lasting. Dogs love the taste, and it's bacon flavored. So we'll see. He can be kind of picky about what he chews on, but he does love the water buffalo ears. So, all right. Then the last thing I got, Jax, was this. I don't know if you guys can hear it with all the noise of the diesel, but this is so cute and so Jax size. They had all kinds of new dog toys. This is obviously Sour Patch, but Jax loves the ones that make the crinkle noise. And in a couple hauls ago, I bought him the macaroni and cheese one. He loves it. He knows its name is mac and cheese now. Totally knows it. So I think we're just gonna have to call this one. It's Sour Patch. Should we just call it Patch? We can't call it Blue because he's already got his Blue squeaky toy, but he does know the names of his toys. Anyway, I think this one will be Patch. If you have a better idea for what's called this, comment down below. Wait, hold on. Let me give you some trivia. Right, so while I give you a little bit of trivia about the song Meet Me in Montana, thought I might as well show you some photos of Montana. I take these while we're driving with my iPhone, and it's a fun little hobby to do while we're driving. That was a fire, by the way, that we were driving by. All right, so let's tell you a little bit about the song. So it is, won't you meet me in Montana, which is a gorgeous state. So that song was recorded, it was released actually in July of 1985, and it was sung by Dan Seals and Marie Osmond. Now, we all know Marie Osmond, and in a little bit, I'm going to give you a little Dan Seals history. So here's what I want you to know. So this was Marie Osmond's second #1 hit. In 1985, this was a #1 on Billboard. But what's really funny is her first #1 hit was from 12 years earlier, and it was Paper Roses. You guys should all know that song too. All right, so anyway, the song was written by somebody named Paul Davis, and Paul Davis then later went on to make a duet with Marie Osmond called You're Still New to Me. You may remember that one as well. All right, so it charted for 1 week in October of 1985. And Dan Seals is no longer with us. I'm going to give you a little history on him. So when Marie Osmond performs that song, also a little interesting tidbit of trivia, her brother Merrill Osmond sings it with her, one of the less famous Osmonds, I would say, part of the Osmond Five. Okay, the Osmond brothers, not the Osmonds. It was the Jackson Five, the Allman Brothers, and it's just the Osmonds. I think I've got that right. All right, now let's get a little bit of history on Dan Seals. Dan Seals is the younger brother of Seals and Crofts member Jim Seals. So we all know Seals and Crofts. And so he first gained some of his fame when he did duos with England Dan and John Ford Coley. So that was they were Dan and Fogerty. I can't talk right now. Okay, so they disbanded, and then Seals went into country music in the 1980s. And he had 16 studio albums and 20 singles on the country charts. You would know so many of them, but he's one of those country singers you just don't think of them very often. I happen to love all his music. He has a great song that is Everything That Glitters Is Not Gold, one of my favorite songs of all time. But sadly, Dan Seals is no longer with us. He passed in March of 2009. But For Always and Forever, Meet Me in Montana is one of those songs that I sing a lot. I love it. I think it was a beautiful song. I love the combination of their voices. And Dan Seals had so many wonderful hits. I also really love him. So there's a little bit of trivia about Meet Me in Montana and all I know about that song. I hope you enjoyed these photos. Let's get back. I'll finish off this haul for you guys. Okay, now let's finish the haul. I love Dan Seals. It was sad that we lost him at such a young age. And of course, Marie Osmond. I love her as well. I was always a Donnie and Marie fan. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. Comment down below if you loved that show, Donnie and Marie show. All right, so I picked up two more things. So this is gallon-sized bags because when we're on the road, we just had lunch, and I buy those salads at the grocery store, and I put it in a gallon bag so I can toss it all up in the car. I mean, it's kind of brilliant, actually. We do have a big bowl that when we're in the hotel room we use, but on the road. So I only had one left, so I grabbed these. Then I found this, and I was like, yeah, put this in my bag. Again, it's an odor thing. Traveling on the road. Where'd my other thing went for the car? Yeah, and this is for the bathroom. So, but this is so cute because it's it's poopery, but it's not poopery. It's they've made over poopery, but it's in a travel size. So perfect. So this will go in where I have the night light that we put in the bathroom. We go to hotel rooms because they're always so dark. And then this will also go on top of the toilet every time. What do you think, honey?
Why not?
Why not? Here we go. Okay. And then the last thing that I found, which I was like, I literally took it to the front. So I dropped my seat for seat. And I was like, is this $1.25 when I checked out? Bring it up. And he goes, yeah, it is. Because this was I think they all are now, right? They're all, what do they call them? Dollar Tree Pluses. They all are, basically. But this was only one there. And I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing that. So it's called Baby. Anyway, it's a winter set for a girl, and it's got cute little booties with a bow, a headband that has a little snowball on it, then like this gold headband with a bigger bow, and then this one's like a little beanie. How cute is this for $1.25? I'm like, I'm just gonna take it home, even if, I mean, I don't even know. People are always having babies, right? Somebody's bound to have another baby at some point. Anyway, so I was like, for $1.25, if for nothing else to show you guys. Like, yeah. And I do have somebody that has a little girl that I think the headbands will fit on. So I was like, well, at the very least I can do that. These would probably be a little too small, but anyway. Okay, so that was my haul. Can you believe this? For $1.25. I forgot to tell you. So this is, it doesn't say, it's a BB brand. So it's definitely not a Dollar Tree thing. All right, he's got a phone call. Pause. All right, so that's it. I hope you guys loved the pictures of Montana while I was giving you that trivia. And where are we headed to next? I guess we're going to be Billings, Montana is next. And then we're going to get to North Dakota and then on to Minnesota. So all over. But I really enjoy sharing the pictures with you guys when I'm telling you the trivia parts about the song. So I hope you're really enjoying that as well. Sorry, no Jax today, but he is sleeping. And when he sleeps, we let him sleep. But next time. All right, everybody, have a great day, great day, great week, a great life. And from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. And you know what's really fun about this? It's going into Dollar Trees that I've never been in before in completely different states. It's like a dream come true. By the way, somebody messaged me. It was like, I was in Nebraska, they were there, and then somebody and I went. So this round of our travels, it's very hard for us to know when we're going to be where because it's sales appointments. As this goes on, probably next summer, it might be a little easier to know where we are, and then be like, hey, you can message me and say you'd like to meet up or something, because I'm all about meeting any of you that I can. Now, we're not going to make it as far as Florida. To keep everybody in perspective, his region is really the Midwest: Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, or like that whole middle portion. All right. Okay, that was it. I already said goodbye, didn't I?
Yep.
No, I already said happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. So say goodbye, besties.
Bye, besties.
All right, you guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Toodles.
See you back here soon.